Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is your daily reminder that you are amazing. And today we are going to talk about power. Now, there are a few things you need to understand deeply before you start trading currency pairs. In order to understand this video, you need to really love trading. If you are doing it for money only, you will not understand the value this video has. A currency is more than just a piece of paper or a digital unit. It is a reflection of a country's economic strength and standing in the world. When you trade Forex, you're not just dealing with numbers fluctuating on a screen. You're navigating the complex web of global economics, politics, and market psychology. Understanding the concept of power in Forex can be a game changer for your trading journey. So let's delve into the fascinating world of Forex and explore how power influences currency values and ultimately your trades. Before we start, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you never miss out on any valuable insights. Now let's dive right in. Economic strength. A strong currency often reflects a country's robust economy. A flourishing economy usually indicates a higher standard of living, greater employment opportunities, and increased trade. On the other hand, a struggling economy may result in currency depreciation. Similarly, strong employment data indicates a thriving labor market and overall economic health. Low unemployment rates typically support a higher currency value. Managing to keep inflation under control is also crucial for maintaining a strong currency. High inflation erodes the purchasing power of the currency, leading to depreciation. Industrial production is another key indicator of economic strength. Increased manufacturing and production levels suggest a growing economy and can contribute to currency appreciation. By monitoring these economic indicators, traders can gain insights into the relative strength of different economies and make more informed trading decisions. A strong currency often reflects a healthy economy and can lead to gains in foreign exchange trading. Trade relationships. Currency pairs can reveal a lot about the trade relationship between two countries. Let's take an example. If country A exports more goods to country B than it imports from country B, it means that country A has a trade surplus with country B. In this case, the currency of country A is likely to strengthen because more demand for its exports will increase demand for its currency. Conversely, if country A imports more from country B than it exports to country B, it will have a trade deficit and its currency may weaken. Here's how you can use this knowledge when trading Forex. If you notice that a particular currency pair consistently moves in the same direction as important trade data releases for those countries, it may indicate a strong correlation between trade flows and the currency's value. However, it is important to note that trade relationships are not the only factor influencing currency values. Other elements like economic policies, interest rates, and global events also play a significant role. Therefore, while analyzing trade data is beneficial, traders should consider these additional factors for a comprehensive understanding of currency movements. Global economic trends. As the global economy evolves, currencies rise and fall, reflecting shifts in economic power. For example, emerging economies may see their currencies strengthen as they become significant players in international trade. The increasing importance of Asia in global manufacturing and technology has led to the appreciation of currencies like the Chinese yuan and the Japanese yen. Conversely, traditional economic powers may experience currency depreciation as their roles in the global economy change. The British pound, once a dominant currency, has faced challenges due to the UK's evolving relationship with the European Union and its status as a global financial centre. By staying updated on global economic trends, traders can position themselves to capitalize on the opportunities presented by changing currency values. To stay informed, follow reputable news sources, monitor key economic indicators, and analyze reports from international organizations such as the IMF and World Bank. Additionally, consider diversifying your portfolio to include currencies from emerging economies that are poised for growth. Remember, success in Forex trading requires continuous learning and adaptation. Embrace the dynamic nature of the global economy and stay ahead of the curve by understanding long-term trends. Reserve currencies. Reserve currencies hold a unique position of power in the Forex market. These currencies, often issued by countries with strong and stable economies, are widely held by central banks and international institutions as reserves. The most prominent reserve currency is the US dollar, which is used extensively in international transactions and is considered a safe haven asset. The dollar's dominance is a result of the size and strength of the US economy, the depth of its financial markets, and the stability of its political system. Because of its status as a reserve currency, the dollar tends to be more stable and less volatile compared to other currencies. However, this doesn't mean it's immune to external factors. Geopolitical events, US fiscal policy, and global economic conditions can all influence the dollar's value. For example, during times of uncertainty, investors often flock to the dollar as a safe haven asset, causing its value to appreciate. On the other hand, if the US economy shows signs of weakness, the dollar may depreciate. Traders need to be aware of these external factors that can impact the dollar's value as well as other reserve currencies such as the euro and the pound sterling. Monitoring global economic data. geopolitical events and central bank policies is crucial for anticipating potential shifts in reserve currency values. Remember, currencies with strong economies and stable political environments often maintain their value well and can provide stability to your portfolio. Geopolitics. Geopolitics plays a significant role in shaping currency relationships and can create both opportunities and challenges for forex traders. Political tensions, conflicts and sanctions can heavily influence currency values by impacting a country's economy, trade relationships and investor confidence. For example, the ongoing conflict in Ukraine has caused the euro to weaken against the US dollar, as the crisis has raised concerns about the European economy and the Eurozone's stability. Similarly, sanctions imposed on certain countries can lead to currency depreciation as they disrupt trade, investment and access to global financial markets. Conversely, positive geopolitical developments such as diplomatic agreements or reduced tensions can boost a currency's value by enhancing investor confidence in a country's economy and stability. To navigate the impact of geopolitics on forex trading, it is essential to stay informed about global political events. Monitor news from reputable sources and analyze how specific events could affect currency pairs. Consider diversifying your portfolio to reduce exposure to any single currency and be prepared to adjust your trading strategies based on changing political landscapes. Opportunities often arise in times of uncertainty, so staying adaptable and informed is key to capitalizing on them. Some currencies to strictly watch for power are USD/CNY and USD/JPY. These pairs provide insights into global economic trends, shifts in economic power, trade relationships, and geopolitical tensions. Euros. This currency pair is one of the most actively traded in the world, and it reflects the relative economic strength of two major global economies, the Eurozone and the United States. Analyzing the euro to US dollar exchange rate can offer valuable insights into the global economy. When the euro strengthens against the dollar, it often indicates that the Eurozone economy is performing better than the US economy. Conversely, a falling euro may suggest challenges within the Eurozone. USDC. The US dollar to Chinese yuan exchange rate provides a window into the economic relationship between the world's largest economy and one of the fastest growing. The yuan's value is managed to some extent by China's central bank, but it is still affected by market forces such as capital flows, trade balances, and global risk appetite. A strengthening yuan may signal confidence in China's economic prospects, while a depreciation may indicate challenges. This pair is particularly sensitive to changes in US monetary policy, as well as to data releases from both countries, especially regarding their respective trade balances and GDP growth rates. Geopolitical events also play a role, such as tensions over trade policies or the status of Taiwan. To trade USD/CNY effectively, stay informed about developments in both the US and Chinese economies. Monitor key data releases, including trade figures, inflation, and employment numbers. Additionally, keep an eye on global risk sentiment and adjust your strategy accordingly. USD/JPY. The US dollar to Japanese yen exchange rate is influenced by various factors, including monetary policies, economic growth, and risk appetite. Japan's unique demographic and economic challenges, such as an aging population and deflationary pressures, also play a part. This pair is sensitive to changes in US interest rates, as well as to Japanese economic data, such as industrial production, household spending, and employment figures. Geopolitical events like tensions with North Korea can impact investor sentiment towards the yen, often boosting its value as a safe haven currency. To trade USD/JPY successfully, stay updated on both US and Japanese economic and political developments. Monitor key data releases and consider the impact of global risk appetite on this pair. The US dollar to Japanese yen exchange rate can offer opportunities for traders who understand the unique factors influencing this currency pair. To trade with us at Bossman Charts, join our Telegram channel. And remember, this is not some financial advice. Do your own further research before taking this bold choice. Don't forget Just Markets to be your broker. The link is on the description. Sign up and get bossified for more. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, and remember, you are amazing.